Back in the Papero.
Yes! It is lovely to be back with our home, and we are now heading to the mountains of Panama, which we'll be excited to show you, because I think most people, when they think of Panama, they think of beaches and sand and palm trees, but there are mountains in Panama, so we'll be excited to take you there. Stay tuned and come with us. We're Luca and Julia, and this is our adventure.
Since quitting our office jobs in 2024, we've been living in our tiny home on wheels, Papero, a capable 2005 Mitsubishi Pajero Sport. Our setup is simple, our dreams big, to travel the world.
We're currently overlanding the Americas, from Ushuaia all the way to Alaska.
Today, we take you exploring the lesser-known part of Panama, its mountains.
Yes, you heard right. At the center of this tiny, thin tropical strip of land is a volcanic mountain range, where we venture in search for cooler temperatures and peaceful wild camps. Join us as we tackle some pretty epic 4x4 tracks in the most unexpected corners of the country.
Subscribe and come along for the adventure.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Panama Canal. We're just crossing it right now. So we are officially leaving South America.
One thing many people ask us back at home, why did you have to ship the Papero? Because you have to cross the Panama Canal, right?
We're doing it right now on this bridge.
You can cross the canal on a bridge. We had to ship because of the Darien Gap, because there's no road between Colombia and Panama.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, basically, welcome to North America.
Woo! Lovely camp spot in the mountains.
For the first time in forever, we're not feeling the crazy heat.
Yeah, I'm actually cold and I'm gonna wear a sweater. How crazy is that? It's been over a month of not wearing more than one thin layer and still being uncomfortable. Yeah. And tonight I'm putting on an extra layer.
It's very nice.
Very exciting. But now what are we doing?
Cooking and then eating. Cooking still on our old stove because our new one did not arrive.
No.
It's been over a month and nobody knows where the package is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunate challenges of living on the road. But still.
That's life.
Yes, it's okay.
Still happy to be on the road.
Yes. For the first time in a month, we are closing the Papero.
To sleep and not sleeping with everything open. Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And then inside the sleeping bag, maybe.
Yeah. Ready for some coziness. Good night. Good morning.
Big news, package did arrive.
Yes. So we will have to go back to Panama City to get it. It's
2.5 hours. And
yeah.
then back.
Yeah, it's a relatively long drive, but it's worth it for this package. We're not going just yet. We're taking advantage of this still cool morning to go up on a hike to the Cerro Cara de Iguana. Iguana's face. We'll show it to you. Come with us. It's looking pretty steep, but it's good. We get some movement and then we go get this package. It's gonna be a long day, but let's go. Off we go on the path. This is like at home. Pine trees and you get this mountain feeling. Path 1 is easy. Path 2 is medium. Up for a challenge? Panama City. We just crossed the Panama Canal, so we've already driven quite a bit. And we should arrive in the city in about half an hour. Then we'll get the package. Yay! And then we'll rush back out of the city, drive what we drove for the third time. And we've made it to the Overland Embassy campground to get our package. Da-da-da-da. So crowded. Wow, this is where we were parked last time. Yeah. Hello, hello. Ta-da! Our package is here. That's awesome. How excited are you about this?
Very much.
Been
Been waiting for this so long and complained about it last night.
And you thought it was lost.
Yep,
But it's here in our hands. A new era of cooking starts today.
And there you go.
Ah, this is awesome. Are we or are we not gonna cook on this as soon as possible? Tonight,
not
dinner. Dinner's happening on this stove. Yay!
Time to leave quickly.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Panama Canal crossing, take 3.
Hopefully the last time.
Yeah. In take 3 in 24 hours.
Yeah.
Literally.
What plate do we have in front of us?
Oh.
Beautiful
Columbia.
British Columbia.
Oh.
That's where we're going.
Yes, eventually. Very excited about that. Despite the traffic, we did manage to drive all the way back west and beyond. By dusk, we were back on an unpaved 4x4 track heading into the mountains. Made it to our campground.
Yeah.
It's
It's unfortunately much lower than one where we spent the last night, so it's warmer.
yeah, but at least there's a bit of wind.
Yeah.
We've opened up everything in the Papero.
Very cool down.
Yeah, I also turned on the fan to aid the air circulation. So hopefully, unfortunately, that's the problem when you drive the whole day. The Papero will be hot for several hours still.
Yeah. A cool place.
Yeah, it's a very beautiful place. Thank you, Fluri,
Yeah.
for your recommendation. And now we make food.
On the new stove.
Yay, exciting! Wow! It works!
Amazing. Love this.
I'm so happy. Ready to cook.
Yeah. Good morning. Second night in Panama, and it's the second white camping spot and the second spot where you need actually a 4x4 to get to. And we're now after breakfast going to check out this waterfall. And as expected, it's been a pretty hot night. Couldn't sleep much, but it's dry. It's very dry, which makes it more pleasant. Had 4 or 5 degrees more than the previous night, but less humidity, and it felt better in the end. Crazy how much of a difference humidity makes. We absolutely loved South America, we're loving Central America, but there's one thing or two things that are really annoying us, and that we see many other travelers struggle with the same issues. One is availability of items, and the other one is quality of items or of food that you buy, groceries. So food that you buy at a restaurant, you can have amazing things, but when you go and buy stuff, it's usually pretty bad. Now this is maybe a bit unfair because this is of course just an industrial product, but it's supposed to be orange juice, and it says 43% is actually juice. Of course the remaining 57%, we don't want to know what it is. It says sin preservantes, but look at the color.
It's literally
Has
transparent.
nothing to do with orange juice. We tried it, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see the I can
You can
feel the
smell.
smell. Yeah.
It smells like Fanta. It's not sparkling, but it smells like Fanta. And no, let's not look at the ingredients. We're happy we're here. We're not complaining. Or we are complaining, but happy we're here. Happy we're doing this. No regrets. This is just part of the price you have to pay, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Cool. Let's go
Wouldn't
check
trade
out
it
the
for
waterfall.
anything. And yeah, let's go check out the waterfall. Lovely and refreshing.
After that refreshing dip, it was time to get back on the road. Another thing we had not expected about Panama was the difficulty of its 4x4 tracks. Some of the most challenging we'd had on the trip,
Speed and power.
as Jeremy Clarkson would say. After a bit of paved Panamericana, back on gravel we were, putting Papero to the test once more.
Oops. We're stuck.
Dale. Suave, suave. Acelera que el winch entonces lo va a jalar él. Aceléralo suave en 4H. Ahí va, ahí va.
Ahí va, ahí va, ahí va. Sí. Ya, bueno, bueno. Ay, basta, basta.
Dale, dale.
Ay, bueno, 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 ya está. Ya está. Muchas gracias. We have some victims.
We had a communication issue. We thought we were in 4x4, but not. The minor locking hubs, only one of them was locked. She
Yeah.
asked me if I locked the other one without specifying it, and I thought she meant if I had engaged 4x4 already. And I was like, yes, I did. And then we just went. So I was wondering why in the first section, Papero was having trouble passing the first obstacles. I was like, okay, weird. But anyways, try a different line, made it through. But yeah, he was having trouble because it wasn't rear-wheel drive basically, if only one of the front hubs is locked. And we got actually pretty far.
Yeah, impressive, Papero.
Yes.
Luckily, we
Yeah.
found some locals that helped us and pulled us out.
They
I
gave
mean,
us an anchoring point for the winch.
yeah, we could have probably
There's
pulled
a
it,
small tree there, yeah.
Yeah.
We could have pulled from there, but
but they helped us. And
pulling
yeah.
from another vehicle is better.
So now we're pretty muddy.
Time to clean a couple things and
Yeah, especially
go for
our
lunch.
shoes.
Especially our shoes.
Our friends that rescued us are leaving.
So the other ones, of course, are not trying to leave on the left. That's probably the safest option on the left for us also when we're leaving. And the last one on its way out. Wait. Seeing them getting out made it even more impressive what the Papero achieved in rear-wheel drive without us even knowing. They were all sliding around back there where we easily crossed, and then we got stuck here. This is where we got stuck. And we made it all the way to here just in two-wheel drive. Crazy. Great Papero.
Very impressive, Papero. Very
Yeah.
impressive.
Let's see when we leave. We gotta go through there.
Yeah. but we'll do it with a bit more caution.
Yeah.
Chilling in this beautiful place. We're gonna snack on olives now because I'm hungry while I video edit. I get pretty hungry. This place is really pretty.
Yeah.
It's just very, very hot. It should hopefully cool down at night.
And there's water, the lake, so easy to wash dishes and do things.
Still very excited about the storm. I can't wait. What are we making?
I'm making a risotto with mariscos.
Here are the mariscos. And here's the sofrito that you're preparing to cook them. Exciting! Oh, it had been a while since a furry friend had visited us with clear intentions. Hello, you. Yes. You want food, huh? Super big ears. Really cute, though. You are very cute. Maybe you will get some food. Maybe.
Someone is doing the dishes for us.
Yeah.
We don't need to clean it.
Good night. Oh, good morning. This place looks lovely and all, but we just put on shoes because look at that.
A coral snake.
Yeah, it's also called the 7-step snakes because that's the amount of steps you can take after it bites you before you die. Sketchy.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I mean, it's dead now, but the colors are incredible. Friendly reminder, as usual, that this is not Europe and there's many animals that can kill you. We still haven't gotten used to this, but I guess you learn by doing, by seeing. Better not being done. It's time to go to the next wild camping spots. By the way, Panama has been really surprising, especially in this mountain area. There's so many wild camping spots. It's so nice. Only the temperatures are a bit too hot for us. That's why today we're trying to go even higher at about 1,000 meters. Let's see, it should be cooler. Let's see if we get there because apparently it's a pretty gnarly 4x4 trek, which should be exciting. Bye-bye, Dumbo.
This dog is living the life here. Seems like all overlanders passing by here give him some food. So if you're passing by here, maybe give him something. It's super sweet. And looked a bit at the routes this morning. I think we already got everything muddy yesterday. We don't want to go through it again. We know we could make it through the middle since today we have 4x4 engaged and we won't be stuck in between. If you have 4x4, engage it from the beginning, not once you're stuck. Don't do this mistake. So we're just passing on the side where all the others left yesterday. Just straight. Okay. So this is what we did yesterday in 2-wheel drive. So shouldn't be an issue now. It's even drier than yesterday. Okay, fairly easy this way.
Okay. This was so easy this time. We only slipped once.
Yes. And not even really.
No, nothing significant. It's just yesterday we were in 2-wheel drive and also probably in the worst spot. We chose the worst line of all.
Yeah, we're just like, yeah, why not? Let's try it.
Yeah, in 2-wheel drive without knowing we were in 2-wheel drive.
Yeah, without knowing.
Our friend is guiding us. Oh, that's so sweet.
So finally turned off from the main road. It's now a dirt road, and in 5 kilometers we're going up 800 meters of elevation, so pretty steep. And then we get to the entrance of the trail. Apparently, last comment on iOverlanders a year ago, apparently the entrance to the trail is already hard enough. There's some traffic.
There's quite a bit of traffic. And it is pretty steep already.
Yeah.
What you don't do to get a little bit of colder temperatures in such a hot country.
Yeah.
Let's see.
No, that was one of the steepest sections.
Papero had no problem at all.
No, of course video doesn't do it justice and we didn't even film it properly, but we could only see the sky. But it's beautiful.
It's so beautiful. Wow.
So this is one of the access tracks. Makes absolutely no sense to drive up here. I'd say it's a 50% incline. Some comments on Overlander said this. I think this was the one they meant. There's absolutely no tire marks, no marks of anyone having driven it recently. Yeah, that's just stupid. We won't do this. We'll check out the other two entrances. One seemed to be closed. I don't know. We're here, we'll check them out. Just passed by where the second access track was supposed to be, but it doesn't exist anymore. There's lots of new houses being built in the area, lots of new fences, and where the access track was or used to be, there's now a fence and a field where they were growing something, so it doesn't exist anymore. Which leaves us with the last one. It's a bit further away, so we're driving a different road back down a bit, a couple hundred meters lower in elevation, and from there we can try to go back up.
We're not super hopeful that this will work.
No.
But maybe we find some good spot to stop along the road.
Maybe. It was a very steep ascent and we wanted to let the transmission cool down a bit, so I walked up to see. Here we are already on the trail, but absolutely no tire marks, nothing recent, and this is the access. You can imagine how steep it is in real, as you don't see it on camera, but there's several marks of vehicle attempting to go up here. Here you see, and having no traction. Same here, and all the way down there. It's pretty clear. Makes no sense at all to even try, unfortunately. This adventure ends here and we're going to look for a different spot just on the side of the road. It's beautiful anyways, it's windy, we're higher, should be cooler tonight. Yeah, sad.
We thought we'd found a nice spot, and indeed it was nice.
It was nice, but very busy.
Very busy. It was by the side of the road, and one would think this road wouldn't be so trafficked, but it was. The last person that came and talked to us,
And came twice.
first of all, he spoke to us while brandishing a 1 meter long machete.
And
like waving it around. It didn't look like a, fully mentally sane person, I'd say. He looked a bit ill.
but still he kept coming back
And at the very
weird.
Yeah, he was weird. And at the very last moment, he made it sound like he wanted us to give him money or to buy him juice. So we were weirded out by this. He was barely understandable, and he didn't seem to be understanding us. And we speak Spanish. It would have been weird already, but fine if he weren't brandishing this machete. What if this guy has like a raptus or something and like uses the machete the wrong way? A lot of people actually ask us about personal safety, and honestly, this is probably the worst incident we've had, and nothing happened. And like probably the guy was not dangerous. It's just he had a weapon and he behaved a little crazy, and we felt more safe leaving. It's the first time that someone's behavior makes us move, I'd say.
Yeah.
Usually these are not our interactions with people. I really want to be clear about that. Most interactions are amazing. People are super welcoming and friendly and nice.
There's another spot marked on the overlander 1 hour further up on the mountain, and we have 1 hour of light
Sunlight,
left, so we thought let's just go.
Crazy how the landscape changed. Just went over a mountain in the clouds and then we're
Jungle.
yeah, crazy. We're below the clouds now. It's pretty foggy and humid. It was so dry on the other side, but I guess we've made it to like maybe the Caribbean side of Panama. Really green and really wet.
Very steep.
Yeah, very steep road. Those are the brakes. Wow, what a crazy spot. And it's opening up. It was really foggy as we came. You can already see some blue sky over there and the insane view that you get from here. It's pretty cool. Wow. Long day of driving. We're surrounded by mountains. It's absolutely beautiful around us. We've officially entered the coffee region. We drove through half of Panama basically today to the western side. We're now pretty close to the border with Costa Rica, which we'll cross soon. But first, got some coffee. Very exciting. I accidentally lined them up from the everyday one to the most special one that we had. They are very good smelling and probably them very tasty.
Yeah.
Let's go. We still have a long way up.
Yes.
Can you believe it?
Found a cold place.
We're wearing our down jackets. I mean, it's very not super
It's
necessary.
not very cold and just a t-shirt.
Yeah.
It's nice and cozy, definitely.
Yeah, definitely jacket weather. It's drizzling a bit and it's definitely cold. I think it's definitely under 20 degrees Celsius. So that's new. And we're in Panama. How crazy is that? In Panama, wearing jackets. I would have never thought.
No.
What's going on? Estamos con Manu y Víctor, que fueron tan amables con nosotros, nos hospedaron, nos dejaron parquear el Papero allá y pasamos una noche maravillosa. Muchas gracias por todo.
Gracias. De nada, gracias a ustedes por venir a Panamá, pasar por aquí. Y es algo interesante hablar con los que vienen de afuera, nosotros que somos de acá, intercambio de cultura, ideas y otras cosas más por ahí. Comida,
Sí,
ante todo,
es verdad.
muy buena.
Cuéntanos, Víctor, cuéntanos cómo te parece el pandoro con el café. Pruébalo.
Algo diferente, llamativo porque aquí los dulces no son medio redondos, aquí son cuadrados prácticamente.
Es otra cosa.
Es otra cosa, sí. Y ver lo que lo venden en Panamá es interesante.
Sí,
también.
¿no? Especial. Ay, ¿qué te parece?
Bueno.
Es dulce, ¿eh? Bien, ¿le gustó el pandoro?
Sí.
El dulce. Ay,
A
qué
mí me
bien.
gustó, yo casi me como el de él.
Palabra de Garda Park. Muchas gracias, muchachos,
Gracias a
y
ustedes.
estamos en contacto. Nos vemos.
Vale.
Chao, chao.
We absolutely loved our time in Panama. Such a surprise. Next, we discover Costa Rica and have some proper beach time.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to not miss an episode. And if you like this one, please let us know in the comments below. See you in 2 weeks.